The players that make up the teams in the NFL have been causing their bosses some trouble lately. Their petty protests has cost the league millions of dollars in advertising revenue and potentially much more from the government, not to mention the lack of fans populating their games. But like most of the issues they face in life, the players only seem to be worried about themselves. And since their contracts aren't in jeopardy, they continue. In that same vein, some of the very players that say they're doing this protest as a peaceful statement for equal treatment don't want equal treatment for those who disagree with them. One such player is Tennessee Titan Delanie Walker, who's got it out for anyone who disagrees with him. The Pooch Times reported the details of the less than poetic player's statements. Tennessee Titans player Delanie Walker has just one word for fans who won't watch NFL games or will boycott advertisers due to the ongoing national anthem protests: "Bye. First off, I'm going to say this, we're not disrespecting the military, the men and women that serve in the Army. That's not what it's all about," Walker said, reported the Tennessean newspaper. "I've been in the USO. I support the troops. This is not about that. It's about equal rights, and that's all everyone is trying to show, is that we all care about each other and the fans that don't want to come to the game. I mean, okay. Bye. I mean, if you feel that's something, we're disrespecting you, don't come to the game. You don't have to. No one's telling you to come to the game. It's your freedom of choice to do that," said Walker, a tight end who played for the San Francisco 49ers for years before joining Tennessee in 2013. Walker says he's not disrespecting the military, but his actions would beg to differ. "What if I were to say, I don't want to disrespect Jews, but I wore a swastika band on my arm? No one can tell these players how to act. They have the right to do anything that's legal, and this falls within the legal realm. But it's also fair to say that a company may not want them to wear their brand, in this case that's the team name, if those actions reflect badly on the company, which they are." The Titans, Seattle Seahawks, and Pittsburgh Steelers skipped the national anthem. The teams stayed in the locker room or in the stadium tunnel. However, the Steelers issued a statement later, saying that they skipped it to not get involved with politics. In a statement, the Steelers said, the intentions of the Steelers players were to stay out of the business of making political statements by not taking the field, adding that it wasn't meant to be a boycott of the anthem and that was never our players' intention. This issue has been getting muddy for quite some time. There's the issue of racism, or perceived racism, shown to those of color, and there's the issue of disrespect. The whole protest is built on the premise that the flag doesn't deserve our respect because it flies in places where protesters believe injustice is occurring. To that we would say, if you know of a better place to live, please go there. According to the Patriot Report, Walker may not be alone in his feelings. Cornerback Logan Ryan had similarly flippant things to say about his fans. The Titans were among 3 teams that skipped the national anthem Sunday after President Donald Trump's tweets. The president has predicted a backlash against the NFL in the wake of the protests, which included dozens of NFL players taking a knee during the national anthem in Week 3. "That's their choice, not to watch," cornerback Logan Ryan said. "That's the beauty of this country. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion and everyone's opinion is equal. So right, wrong or indifferent, that's the beauty of this country, that everyone should have equal rights and equal opinions on what they want. If they don't want to watch, that's their choice. That's perfect." The Titans, per Wolf, have not decided how to handle the national anthem this week. These players act like they're willing to sacrifice their career, probably because they don't really think their career is in jeopardy. They're talking tough, but they seem to feel that there's safety in numbers and they're not ever going to feel any pain from what they're doing. They want to exercise their freedom to protest, and their owners might exercise their right to fire them if the money runs low enough. It's not required that you show respect, but if you don't, those that come after us won't even remember what it's like to have pride in or respect for the flag that so many have died for. And if we forget why we respect the flag, we will soon forget what it stands for, which is liberty and justice for all. Is America perfect? Certainly not. Is it, however, The closest anyone has come to a truly free nation and a social experiment like none other. Those that don't love it don't have to stay, but they do have to stop trying to destroy the very freedom that they're protesting. Otherwise they're going to find themselves right alongside the unemployed player who started this whole thing. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel.